Good afternoon, YouTube. Working out here in the patio enclosure in back of my house. This awning here over the patio was put in sometime before I purchased the house, probably in the, maybe in the 60s, early 70s, I'm guessing. I don't think it was original, and I had contacted the building department shortly after I moved in because I wanted to enclose this area. But anyway, I contacted the building department to ask them what was the requirements if I wanted to enclose this area, and they informed me that this was built to code and there's a permit for it, so it was all legal. And as long as I put in 2 doors, that's one of them, and then there'll be one in the wall behind me once I get that finished. But I had to have 2 doors, and then it couldn't be a habitable space, so it's uninsulated, unfinished. It used to have like a sheet metal roof, and then I replaced that with some fiberglass panels, and then those kind of fell apart. And then the outside here, originally this had 3 of these sort of fake ornamental iron posts holding it up, and those things ended up rotting out at the bottom. The bases rusted out, and there were just 3 of them holding up this whole awning. So a little over 10 years ago I put in these 4x4s. I have a total of 6 of them that are into metal bases that are screwed into the concrete slab, and then there's brackets in the corner on each one holding them up there. So it's a lot stronger than it was. And then you can see, like right up here, I actually put hurricane ties on all of the rafters. There was nothing other than toenails holding the top in place. So I guess that was building code back in the 60s, was a toenail there and a toenail on the other side was all you needed. So I have the hurricane ties there, and then let me show you the other thing I'm just finishing up here. Okay, so this is the ledger board against the house. So there's actually, I think it's a 2x6 ledger across the front of the house. I imagine they lag screwed that in. They didn't use any hangers here, so I've been adding these joist hangers, but all they did was they basically put in blocking, 2x6 blocking in here. So it looks like they somehow nailed the rafters into the ledger board and then stuck these blocking pieces in on each side to sort of hold them, from moving around. So what I've been doing is I got some joist hangers, and I've been putting those in. Those are some Simpson strong ties, and then I'm using their SD connector screws. So these are the recommended size for the joist hanger there. 2.5 inch number 9 screws. So I'm just getting the last ones done. This one here is over by my solar heating ducts. So I got the solar heat shut off today, and I find if I just clamp the bracket up there with a pair of vice grips to hold it in place, that way I can scrunch it down tight, and then I put in the screws on the face and then the angled screws. So you do a total of 8 screws. So I've got that one, and then I've got the one on the other side. That'll be a little tight to get into, but I figure just get those in there and then this thing will be secure. I mean, this thing is over 50 years old. This is all heart redwood, really nice wood, and then I've put some redwood stain on it every 10 years or so. So the wood's holding up really well, no signs of rot. Like I say, it's all heart redwood. It's just nice solid red. There's no sapwood in there at all. This was back in the days when you could get solid heart redwood. Okay, yeah, I got the last 2 screwed in there. Had to get an extension on my driver so I could get up over the solar heating air ducts there. I had to put the driver up over the top, and use an extension to reach over to the head of the screw. But yeah, they're all in there. Got 9, but I have all these here. That one, there. So that at the end there's kind of a double rafter, because they're 24-inch on center, and then there's like an extra 6 inches at the end. The outside one is nailed into the ledger board from the outside, so that should be pretty strong connection. Got the joist hangers up, hurricane ties up, and I think we're ready for winter storms. I've never had any trouble with this, but I always worried that, you know, one morning you might come out and find this whole roof on the floor. So that should be good to go for winter storms. So as always, thanks for watching.